Into the seats, 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. This is line to left, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Manny Machado will dig in now. He's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. That's popped up out towards short right field. And this will be taken by Pedroia for out number 2. Chris Davis set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Porcello sets. Here's the 0-1. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Xander Bogaerts comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Stepping in, Ender Inciarte. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
One thing to keep an eye on as this game goes along, first pitch strikes. The more this guy can work from ahead, the better off he's going to be.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And that misses 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. And that misses for ball 4. Mookie Betts takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now. Throw over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. Runners on first with 1 down. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
But he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's first and second now with 1 away.
Designated hitter.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Bare-handed for 1. On to Davis at first. It's a double play. Jonathan Scope will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. 2-0. Three and 0 now. At the very least, he certainly established the inside part of the plate.
Yeah, but it's not going to do him a whole lot of good if none of those can find the strike zone.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Wellington Castillo shows bunt on the first pitch, but he pulls it back, 1-0. And the bunt attempt misses that time for strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. In the dirt here, and they got him. Boy, his feet were stuck in the mud there. Chopped foul right at home plate. Still 2-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now a Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Number 25 settles into the box for his first chance. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Inciarte is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Pablo Sandoval will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And good patience here from Sandoval. It's 2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now. And he gets the call there, 3-1. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
Well, that may have been the last pitch in the at-bat that he could do something with. He's not going to get anything better than that.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hanley Ramirez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. A runner at first with no outs here. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Jones is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Jackie Bradley Jr. is in to take his first swings here with the runner still at first and 1 away. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. J.J. Hardy is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
J.J. Hardy.
Porcello's ready. First pitch on its way. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Digging in, Greg McNeil, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. A good movement bearing in. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Under it is Sandoval, and there's the second out. Starling Marte will get his second shot at it now. He was called out on strikes to open up the ball game.
And remember, they got him on a fastball, so I got to figure they're going to attack him the exact same way.
Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Third inning, no score to this point. Line drive to left. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Dustin Pedroia digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Second baseman.
Back at it now is Jimenez as he's able to jump ahead in the count quickly here. 0-1.
You know, when you watch Pedroia play day in and day out, I always think about that memorable 2013 season. I mean, this is a guy who hurts his thumb on opening day, but he played 160 games that season, and he led the Sox to another World Series title.
Sandy Leon comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And this misses from Jimenez, and that'll fill up the count now, 3-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken in by Scope. Throw to first will be in plenty of time, and Jimenez is looking sharp now. 2 away.
The shortstop,
Xander Bogaerts will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first. Low with the splitter, ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1 pitch is a splitter called strike 2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Adam Jones will be the first to stand in here in the inning for Baltimore, with Manny Machado waiting to follow.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
And, you know, Adam Jones has been selected to multiple All-Star games, so his exploits on the field, of course, they're well documented, but he's also very involved in the community as well.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Yeah, Jones has certainly been recognized as one of the game's more giving players and has tried to make an impact really everywhere he's been.
Well, I think it's followed him around his whole life. As a youth, he spent a lot of time at the Jackie Robinson YMCA in San Diego, and now he's partnered with the Central Maryland Y in recent years to kind of pay it forward. He's done a lot of baseball camp work, too.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. 1 out now in the Orioles' 4th, and standing in now the third baseman, Manny Machado. And a high strike there, 0-1.
After battling injuries in previous years, Manny Machado showed everybody what he could do in 2015. He got named to the All-Star team, he participated in the Home Run Derby, and he won another Gold Glove.
Belted high and deep into right center. Ranging back is Bradley at the track. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Chris Davis is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Porcello into the windup. Here's the 1-1. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. There is Pedroia. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Ender Inciarte is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Oh, 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head. 1 gone. Into the windup and the pitch. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count. 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And Jones will handle this one for out number 2. Mitch Moreland digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
Turned on down the line. Fielded cleanly by Davis, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Jonathan Scope heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. Settling in now, Wellington Castillo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one. Squares to bunt, but he can't connect. Strike one. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And a bunt attempt misses, so he's behind now 1-2. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice, it's 2-2. Hard liner to center field. In there, a base hit. Number 25 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
25.
Trying to give himself up here, but this is foul, so the runners will return. Bunt attempt, and it looks like a good one. Throw to first, not in time, so now everybody's safe. J.J. Hardy is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. And here's a drive sent out to deep left center field. Is it high enough to get over the monster? It is gone. A home run.
The batter, number 10. Designated hitter.
So he promptly unloads the bases with that one as they move on top 4-0. Porcello gets the sign. Here he comes 0-1. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Starling Marte will dig in now. He struck out and lined out in his first 2 at-bats. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. And Pedroia looks this one in for out number 1. Adam Jones will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Ground ball left side. There's Sandoval. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Leading off the inning, Pablo Sandoval. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. And he swings right through it there. 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone and the count comes full at 3-2. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
First offering on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. Machado going to have to hurry. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Jackie Bradley Jr. will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Bradley Jr.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Scope has it. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Manny Machado makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
swing and a little blooper to center. Bradley moving in. 1 out. Chris Davis will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. He pops up the changeup, heading out toward shallow right. Pedroia is there for it. 2 gone. Jonathan Scope digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. This is hit high and deep out to left. Back goes Betts. Gone! Over the monster for a home run.
Now batting, catcher, Wellington.
A solo home run here off the bat of Jonathan Scope. 6th home run on the season for him as the Orioles have opened things up now 5-0. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result it's 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. And that's the 3rd out. Dustin Pedroia gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Second baseman, Dustin
Towards second. And that's through for a base hit, and the no-hitter is gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sandy Leon. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Sacrifice attempt here. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned. Xander Bogaerts will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Hit out towards second. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. Number 25 will be the batter. 1 for 2 thus far.
Right fielder.
There's Porcello back at it now as he gets ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Betts ranging back. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. One gone now in the Baltimore 7th, and in steps the shortstop J.J. Hardy. And here's another fly ball. This one's heading out to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. The tag, and he's out at second base. He probably should have stayed right where he was. Greg McNeil will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. And that's in there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted the other way to left center. Bradley has it in his tracks. And that retires the side.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time.
Mookie Betts steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
On the ground near home, but it gets foul. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball hit fairly well out to deep center field. And there to put this one away is Jones, and that's out number 1. Mitch Moreland stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Inside with a first pitch splitter, and it's 1-0.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
2-1.
I think that's been his best pitch so far in this game. Guys just haven't been all that close to it.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4. Now in the box, Pablo Sandoval. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Marte is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now this is cut and thrown to first. On to first, and they get the double play. Starling Marte will stand in to lead things off for the Orioles. Adam Jones set to follow.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he's retired here, 1 away. Adam Jones gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2. Manny Machado will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Ranging back is Inciarte. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Hanley Ramirez digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Hot shot on the ground to short. Hardy's there. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Number 25,
Jackie Bradley Jr. will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. And that misses inside. 1-0. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this misses from Jimenez, and that'll fill up the count now. 3-2. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
the second baseman.
Dustin Pedroia will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least 1 across before the 9th.
And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. A strike, and it's 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Jonathan Scope comes forward now. A home run in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he hit a changeup, so we'll see if he sees that pitch again. He didn't really crush it, but he got enough of it to get it out of here.
That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
Next for the Orioles.
Digging in, Wellington Castillo. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hot shot towards the hole, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. Number 25 stands in. Angelo Castro will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 8, Angelo Castro.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Throw over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Runner at first here, one man out. High pop-up. Bogarts is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. J.J. Hardy is into the box now. He hit one over the wall back in the 5th. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And a rather interesting decision here is they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Betts going back on it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And the run is in to score from second. Starling Marte will bat now. He popped out in foul ground last time.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the...
In to score is the runner from third. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 8-0. Adam Jones stands in. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
This backs Bradley to the monster, but he'll have room to make the catch, and the side. Sandy Leon will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this will kick up against the wall near the Red Sox bullpen. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double. Xander Bogaerts will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And another foul ball. Hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it, the right fielder, 1 down. The relay throw, the tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play. Ender Inciarte strides in, grounded out his last time through. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll make the catch, and the Orioles get a complete game shutout from their starter as this ball game is over. So the Orioles were lucky enough to get a good start out of this guy. Ubaldo Jimenez. Talk about a worthy recipient. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with a complete game shutout.
First for the victorious Orioles. 8 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Red Sox, no runs on only 2 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Ubaldo Jimenez. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Rick Porcello. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes.